One thing I learned this week is that you definitely need a routine to anchor yourself for the rest of the day and going into the next day. A couple of days ago, I broke my routine, my morning routine. I broke my morning routine. Things were going very smoothly, obviously, as usual. I was getting my work done, and then a friend came to see me early in the morning at like 9, no, probably even earlier than that, like 6, 7 a.m. Because I was already awake doing some work. And my morning routine just went straight down the drain. By the time they left, I was ready to go back to sleep. And then a wave of just disappointment, guilt came over me because it was like I was throwing in the towel, like I've just wasted 2-3 hours of this past. Well, I'm not gonna say time is ever wasted. I think everything happens. If you can look at things, look at everything in, look at the benefit it has to your purpose. Look into everything, every experience that's happening to you currently or before, and look at it in the perspective of your purpose or your higher self, and you'll benefit from it. But that's a side note. So I just essentially wasted a couple hours with this person, and I'm now just gonna give up entirely on completing my routine, my plans for the day, sleep for another couple hours, feel even more guilt, shame. But I just thought, no, I'm not gonna allow this to happen. Because if I buy into the feeling, then it's like I'm solidifying that state, it's like I'm reinforcing the small version of myself, the one that when he doesn't feel like doing the work, he doesn't do it. When he's supposedly tired, he gives up. He acts on his feelings rather than working from his mind, right? So I thought, okay, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go to the gym. I can't go to the gym when I'm feeling sluggish, groggy, slimy, feeling like a dirtbag, rat bag on my days. So I decided, let me go take a cold shower right now. I took a cold shower all over my body. I woke up straight away, and I was feeling pumped. I switched from shame to, I think it's hope. I don't remember the opposite of shame. It's not coming to me, but I picked the opposite emotion, and I went to the gym, had a good session, talked to some people as well, and came home, read. But it doesn't just end there, right? The next couple of days seemed to feel more intense. For the past couple of days, I've been in a very content and peaceful state, very comfortable. Things were going well. But after that day, things seemed to, it felt like I was fighting an uphill battle. My normal day, my normal routine, what's going wrong? When things become stagnant, no matter what point you are in life, you're deep down, I mean, for me personally, if you're truly striving for perfection, like every human being should, you're gonna feel as if you're able to do more. That you're gonna maybe you'll even have a surge of different ideas, new ideas that you could act upon, that you're maybe feeling reluctant to act upon because you feel like you can't do it, or you're making excuses. That's what I was doing anyway. I was making excuses. I don't want to think. I don't want to think about it. And it's very surprising that some people will be content with sitting in that feeling for such a long time, until they finally have a breaking point where they have to actually, they're forced to think, their back is against the wall, they're forced to think. But this feeling, because it's slightly negative, I don't like negativity. If I'm feeling anything negative, it has to be dealt with then and there, that day, no matter how long it takes. If it takes 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, let it be, bro. I'll have to deal with it. I'll have to sort it out. That's how you master your emotions. That's how you shift how your subconscious mind thinks, because naturally we want to think negatively because that's how we were raised. That's what we know. That's what school's been teaching us. That's how teachers treat us. Even our parents. It could even be down to our parents, religious leaders. You have to shift your paradigm, essentially shift your own perspective to be able to stay positive. The positive thoughts are the ones that will help you to take action, the ones that will actually help you to manifest your desires. And that also ties in with faith. Faith is a positive emotion, right? And that's what you need for your prayers to be answered. I 2 days ago, I didn't even sleep. I didn't sleep the whole day. Like, I don't know why, but it's just, I had so much to think about that I couldn't even sleep. Some may call it overthinking, but I just call it, yeah, I guess it's overthinking. But it was necessary, right? Because personally, I practice dealing with the feeling instead of the thoughts. However, this time it wasn't that simple. This time I knew that something needed to change in order to make even more progress than I already am right now. I had to actually I think it's making a choice, because indecisiveness is the one main cause of all major problems, bro, honestly. I even go as far to think as indecisiveness is a sin. Causes you to, it may lead you to sin, may lead you to distract yourself with other things so you don't have to think about the problem. Right, my oats are getting. This is annoying, bro. Anyway, to wrap up, because I want to eat my food. Having a routine in place, and then always every week, I think every week, or maybe even every day, every couple of days, just recheck, reevaluate your system. What could you be improving on? What didn't you do? What went well? What went wrong? What do you need? What do you not need? Because the one thing I missed out that day that I wasted time in the morning with my friend, I missed out one particular thing, which was my morning journaling. That normally anchors me for the rest of the day, or like helps me to keep in a peaceful, content state throughout the day, because I've dealt with, or like I'm just entering the day with a more gracious aura instead of uncertainty. I don't like to face the day feeling uncertain or having unfinished thoughts. I want to be prepared, essentially. So not having that, and then the next couple of days I forgot about that as well. See, once you like stop being consistent, even if it's for one day, it can be detrimental to a whole routine. So I've only started doing this for a couple of days, so it will be easy for me to end up dropping it again, if that makes sense. Because it's not a thing that, well, I do need it now. I need it, but it's like, it's not a habit. It's not formed into a habit yet. But yeah, that's the main point I wanted to touch on, just having a routine. I think that's very useful, and it'll be useful to always check through your routine, always see what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and always make sure you're improving your systems, your routines, making sure that is perfect, right? Making sure that's almost perfect, let me say. And then when you feel that stagnant, that comfortability, no matter where you are, you can always be improving on something. Let me see. Join the Discord in the description. Join our community. DM me on Instagram for a one-on-one call for free. And a bulking guide is coming soon. The link will be in the description when it's ready. Stay blessed and subscribe.